Those that were at ease shall be put down. The world shall be put in trouble by three brothers. The Maritime city shall be seized by its enemies. Hunger, fire, blood, plague, and the double of all evils.
And whilst I read these words of Nostradamus, a fit came o'er me, and I didst gaze upon forms that writhed and shrieked terrible visions, and a sombre chanting reigned, as of hooded figures cloistered in dark recesses, moving me to scribe them promptly, should recall be denied. Those who bask in ease shall fall, for Mammon's greed and Moloch's grasp shall sunder the world. The gilded illusion of wealth shall crumble to dust, and the chains of Auctoritas shall snap in the flame of truth. The game of chance, the global gambling house, will be revealed full of empty malice, now insane with powerlessness. From the cathedra of the false prophet that would trump all foes, three serpents shall arise, brethren in flesh, yet seeking dominion. The eldest, crowned in ignis, burns with ambition. The second, a silver tongue, weaves webs of deceit. The youngest, in matriarcha shielded, shall sow discord in shadow. Empires shall quake, their borders derupter, for the fames of the Father, reborn in ambition, consumes anew. In the city of salt and flame, where waves mourn forgotten kings, the crescent falls beneath the umbra solis. Strangers from barren lands shall claim its portus, their banners bleeding rust and ash into the tide. The ancient walls tremble, its voice, a cry amissus to storms. The wheel of anguish turns, grinding ash into the earth. Hunger, fire, blood, and plague walk as four umbrae. Yet the fifth comes, in visus sed specularis. From those who fled the Costa hole, a new fire is kindled, an inheritance of sorrow, now cast upon neighbors. The twin spectres of suffering entwine, a reflection tenebrosia abysso, the lament of a world non dicere volens. Little is known about how the Jehosephus manuscripts survived, as the monastery from which they are thought to have originated is much disputed and is thought to be lost. His vision on the 8th century of Nostradamus is uncomfortably resonant. A scholar offers the following glossary of terms: auctoritas, authority or power, symbolizing the established systems of control that will collapse. Cathedra, throne, maintaining the original idea of a false authority. Ignis, fire, emphasizing the eldest fiery nature. Sanguis, blood, reinforcing the youngest violent role. Matriarcha, matriarch, or mother. Diruptor, broken or shattered, poetically describing borders. Fames, hunger, referring to the father's insatiable appetite for power. Umbra solis, shadow of the sun, preserving the poetic imagery while adding gravitas. Portus, harbour, emphasizing the city's maritime essence. Amissus, lost, conveying a mournful, almost ghostly quality to the cry. Umbre, shadows, emphasizing their eerie, foreboding presence. Invisus, sed specularis, unseen yet mirrored, capturing the idea of the fifth shadow being elusive but connected to the others. Tenebrosia abysso, darker than the abyss, heightening the sense of ultimate despair. Non dicere volens, unwilling to learn, lamenting humanity's failure to change. What may it reveal? The false prophet that would trump all foes, 3 serpents shall arise. The word trump is capitalized in the original manuscript. The trump is seen as a confidence trickster and certainly a convicted felon who has 3 sons. This statement is very compelling. This is Donald Trump. He has 3 sons. From those who fled the Costa Hall, a new fire is kindled, an inheritance of sorrow, now cast upon neighbors. The word Costa Hall is very interesting. It is something that people have fled from, though it makes no sense literally in any language we are familiar with that we know of. It must have made some sense at the time of the 16th century, we might suppose. But visionaries are notable for getting labels wrong or misspelled, even though they may be describing a real event that took place. In which case, what might this Costa Hall be? And there is one that resonates, and that is Holocaust. This could also evoke a very disturbing interpretation of the next line, an inheritance of sorrow now cast upon neighbors. Those that inherited the sorrow of the Holocaust will do the same to a neighbor, the double of all evils of the Nostradamus prophecy. The Maritime city is rather opaque and more speculative, perhaps something that has not yet happened, or the significance not yet revealed. The visions of Jehosephus are a disturbing revelation which uncomfortably resonates with today's world.